Fly here, hope you're well. Now this splendid looking helmet in front of me is a helmet from a company I've never heard of before called LS2. Now they're a company that are headquartered in Spain and they make their helmets in China, and in fact it falls into the category of budget helmet. Now I'm not somebody that normally goes for budget helmets because I kind of think, you know, I kind of quite like the head and what value do you place on your head protection, but these have caught my eye for a number of reasons. Number one, they seem pretty good quality and good value for money, and I'll go through that in a minute. And they've got one or two tricks up their sleeves. So stick around and stay tuned, and I'll show you the features and functions of the LS2 Vector Orion. Okay, so first thing then, let me just sort of talk you through the features on the helmet. The first thing I would say that I noticed with this when I pick it up is it feels very, very lightweight. And in fact, it weighs 1,300 grams according to the sticker on the back. So it's a very, very light helmet. It's got one of these fiberglass sort of composite constructions, which means it's very, very light. And one of the things that's steered me away from budget helmets before is they just, you know, they just didn't seem so well made. But that's where the LS2 is completely different. I've been really impressed with the build quality of this helmet. The thing is just nicely finished. I mean, everything like the padding here has got nice leather on it. It looks like a good quality helmet. It really does. The liner is lovely. It's comfortable to wear. It really does feel like a premium product, even though in fact you can get these from sports bike shop for something like $179.99, which I think is a bargain for a helmet like this. So it's very well made is the first point I would make. I've been wearing this now for about 2-3 weeks, so I've had a bit of use out of it, and I can say that it's very comfortable. I have a large head, and this just fits me an absolute treat. This part here kind of wraps around your head a bit. It's quite difficult to get on and pull over, but once it's on, and it's staying, you know, firmly fit. I'm real hamster cheeked on it, and it feels like a good fit, and that's an important thing with helmets. One of the most important things is they fit properly. Also, it's been sharp tested. Comes out with a sharp rating of 3. That's a UK test for helmets. You can get up to 5-star rating, 5 being the best. 3 is not bad. It has to be said. There are a lot of helmets that score a lot less than that. So for a budget helmet to score 3, that's great news. The other things that it's got is it's got one of these, something that again that I don't normally like, but I'll explain why in this case it's quite useful. It's got one of these internal sun visors, which just flips down like that, fairly normal sort of thing. The only other helmet I've got that does that is my AGV helmet, but on that it's a right faff to get the thing down. It's really quite difficult, whereas with this they've got this slider here which is really easy to move and quite large, so when you're gloved up it's actually very easy to get that to go up or down. The other great thing that I like about it is a glasses wear. I always wear glasses when I'm on my bike, is you can get your glasses on in here with no problem whatsoever. It's got a little glasses symbol here, so it's kind of made for glasses wearers, I guess, but there's none of that pressing on the side of your temples, again, like I get with my AGV helmet. So that's fantastic. It's got a plethora of vents on it, a big vent on the front there. It's got this vent on the top here as well, which again, very easy, because the whole thing slides. It's very easy to do with your glove. And then my favourite vent is this one at the back, which looks a bit like a spoiler when you flick it up. So that's the exhaust part, if you like. So I like that a lot. And I just think it looks like a nice helmet. When you're wearing it on the bike, there's no vibration. It's quite quiet as well. And because of the lightweight, it just feels nice when you're wearing it. Compared to some of my other more premium helmets, it's just a nice thing to have on your head because of that lightweight. So there we go. So, and the other thing that's great, again, particularly for a budget helmet, is it comes with this visor, but also they supply you with a pin lock insert as part of that price. So you can put that on again as a glasses wear. I've got that in there. That's the sort of double glazing thing on there. As a glasses wear, it means I don't get fogged up. And then the other thing they give you in the box, as well as a rather fancy helmet bag, most helmet manufacturers give you those to keep them in, but also a set of stickers, reflective stickers. So if you're going to France or wherever, or you live in a country where regulations need stickers, you can put those on as well. It's kind of an optional thing. So it's certainly got everything as far as features and functions are concerned. In terms of downside, the only downside I can find with it for me, and it's a personal preference thing, is the clasp on it. It's not one of the double D type. It's one of these sort of claspy type things like that, which is okay, and in fact it's all right to use. I just prefer a double D myself. But if you're going to have this sort, actually this is a very substantial one. It's got made out of a solid old bit of steel, and you know, you definitely know when you've got it in, it doesn't feel flimsy, so that's fine. And also in terms of comfort wearing it, the strap's in the right position. It's not digging in your neck or anything like that. Also got a reflective pad here. It's got all the right British approvals and so on, so you can use it on British roads. And I really, other than the fact that it's got that clasp that I don't like compared to double D, there's nothing really bad I can say about it. I've been really, really impressed with it. The quality of build, the lightness, the comfort really works. And then there's one other thing about this particular helmet that is the sort of piece de resistance, and the little trick that it's got up its sleeve. And I'll demonstrate it to you now. Just bear with me a moment for this one. because I have to dim the lights. So I don't know how effective this is going to be because it's not actually dark yet. Just bear with me as I go around the garage killing lights. And last but not least, the one on the camera. Check that out. I hope you can see that. The thing actually glows in the dark. I mean, isn't that incredible? I mean, it obviously absorbs light and then radiates it out afterwards. Let me just move it around so you can see. I mean, how cool is that? I just think that is fantastic. That is a really bright glow as well. It's not just a slight dim one. I mean, if you're going through a tunnel or something, or you're riding at night, your head's going to be seen. I just think that's brilliant. All right, let's get some lights back on. So there we go. How amazing is that? I hope you got a view of that, because it's not fully dark outside, and I didn't do anything clever with it or anything. Hopefully you could see that it was actually glowing pretty brightly of its own accord. It's amazing. So yeah, it glows in the dark. Brilliant. So what the reason why I've got this is basically all my other helmets that I love wearing all have dark visors, and so when it gets to night time, I'm in trouble. So normally I tend to try and avoid riding at night, but occasionally you get caught out, or you think you're going to be riding and it's going to get dusky, and then I'm in trouble with my existing helmet. So I've got this as my kind of, if I think it might get dark while I'm out, this is the helmet I'm going to wear. So hence why I've got a non-smoke visor on it. If it does get bright, of course, I can always flick the internal sun visor down, so I've got that covered. And then if it gets dark, I've got the glow in the dark feature as well. So absolutely brilliant. As a sort of an occasional wear at night helmet, this is going to be the one. So there we are. That is the LS2 Vector Orion helmet. As I say, you can get it at various outlets. If you can have a look on their website, it shows you where all the dealers are. Sports Bike Shop is the cheapest place I've seen it, I think, £179.99 at the time of filming. So there we go, worth checking out if you're in the market for a glow-in-the-dark helmet. Hope that's been of some interest. Look forward to speaking to you next time. Until then, this has been the Mist and Fly. Cheerio.